Well, hello. How is everybody tonight? Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, there's Casey. Carrie, hi, Carrie. And, oh, boy, you guys, you're right on time. Thank you so much. Now, I got to figure out how to make you wrenches, so let me just try that here. Add moderator. Okay, did that work now? Okay, let's see. Add moderator. Oh, I think I'm figuring it out. Add moderator. Oops. Oh, I think I'm figuring it out. Oh, we don't want my voice on there, though. Okay. Oh, and Whole Foodie Challenge, which is my daughter. I'm going to make her a wrench as well. Good. Did I get everybody? Wow, here we go, right? Vintage and vinyl, that worked. Okay, little vintage me. Have I put you on? Yeah, no, I've got you on too. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks like it's working. Cool. So you got some moderators. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. How was your day? What went on today? Did you have anything exciting happening? Yes, you are a wrench. Hey, Diana and Carrie. Thanks. So what happened in your day today? Did you have a busy day, a quiet day? What was it like today? Hi, Judy. Thanks for coming. I hope you'll find some. Oh, and Nate's here too. Hi, Nate. Not productive at all. Oh, dear. That's not a good feeling. Hey, Nate. How are things in New Zealand, Nate? Great. Oh, it's so good to see all of you guys. I have to say, very, very good to see you. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes for some other people to come in. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown too on sort of my background and things. Oh, there's Brian and Kathy. Hi, glad you could join us. We're going to get started in a few minutes, just giving it a minute. Oh, lovely spring weather. Hey, Nate. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're kind of getting into fall, late fall, getting into almost winter here. Now, people think that because I'm from Canada, I live in an igloo and I have, husky dogs, right? But it's actually not that cold where I live. I live in the outside of the Vancouver area. So our weather is kind of like Seattle. So if you know Seattle's weather, you know what we experience here. So very rarely do we get snow. If we do, the whole city shuts down, right? Kathy and Brian, you know all about that, living up on the mountain. Hey, and Hannah's here as well. Great. And Nate. Oh, Melody. Hi, Melody. Great. I'm glad you could come. That's fantastic. Super. Well, I'll just tell you that I'm an experienced reseller. So I've started on selling vintage. Glass and China was my sort of focus. I first started with glass, and then I kind of moved into more China, ceramics and China. And I've done about 1,000 sales on my Etsy shop. Just over 1,000 sales. So you can check out my Etsy shop if you want to see my reviews and so on, to see, who the heck I am, because I'm kind of new to this thing. And I sell from Canada, but I ship all the time to the US, and some international as well. The prices that I'll be talking about tonight will be in US dollars, just because typically I sell mostly to the US, so I sort of operate in US dollars. Just like GA, so that's GA, is that Georgia? Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to memorize my American abbreviations. Is that Georgia? Make sure you're giving Joni a thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please. I really do appreciate that, Carrie. That would be fabulous. Subscriptions and thumbs up, right? That's the name of the game. Thanks, Katie. That's great. So I sell in US dollars. I ship. The shipping is kind of different in Canada than it is in the US. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. It's it's actually not as expensive as people think to ship from Canada to the US. What's crazy is it's super expensive to do it the other direction. But from Canada, I can ship things, especially things that are small, and we call it the slot of doom. And this is the slot of doom ruler, that if something fits within that slot, this slot here, I can sell it for, or I can ship it without tracking, mind you, but without tracking, I can ship it for $1.50 within Canada, $2.40 in US dollars to the States, and internationally $4.80 US. So, Nate, I can actually send you something. If we want tracking, we have to bump it up to about $8-ish US, so not too bad. And then if it's a bigger item, the slot of doom, you like that, Nate? The slot of doom. I love this little die cut ruler that I got, on Etsy, because it's just handy to have. Yeah, it's crazy cheap, right? The slot of doom thing is a really cool thing. A lot of jewelry sellers, use it a lot. The only, as I say, negative is the no tracking bit. But if it's something bigger, then it starts at around 16 US. And it doesn't vary very much between the West Coast and the East Coast, not like you see in the US where your rates really change. I guess because the border's a border, and so it just is cheaper across. So anyway, just thought I would kind of let you know that that's how it'll work. So if those of you who haven't, I think most of you that are here know the drill, but Kathy and Brian, for your benefit, how it works is that I show an item, and I'll tell you the price without shipping, and then I'll tell you a number, and the first person that puts that number into the chat wins that item. And then I'll do some auctions tonight, maybe. We'll see. I've got a couple of things that I was thinking of auctioning off. And so then we'll see who is the successful top bidder when I do those things. And I'm also going to do a giveaway. I've got a fun kind of little game to play to give something away tonight too. So I hope everybody will play along. Hey, Kendra Joe, hi. And Pete's Repeats, great. Hi, new here, but not to live sales. Fantastic, Pete. We need experienced people around to help us out here. And I'll get going pretty quick here. That's great. Please do subscribe, Pete, if you haven't already, and and give us the thumbs up. Great. Well, I think it's time to get started. What do you think? Time to get started? Hey, so I'll show you the first thing. So this is actually a slot of doom item. Okay, because it would, I'm sure I can make it fit. I'll have to kind of unfold it and so on to get it to fit through, but it's an apron. And it's a mid-century apron. I'm sure some home ec project somewhere, right? I remember making one of these when I was in home ec, but it's really kind of cute with the button, or I'm not sure what that's called, the kind of stitching there on the pocket. Anybody know? Say it in chat if you know what that, because I think there was somebody that could identify that kind of stitching. But it's kind of fun. It's not huge. It's not super big. I would say, it's going to be somebody that's, if I look at just the waist, double in half, so it's, somebody smaller. It would definitely be good for like a teenager. I could see it for a teenager or something like that. Yeah, gingham, right? Isn't gingham great? I love using these gingham aprons in photos, right? When I'm photographing like Pyrex bowls and things like that. I love to have the apron kind of, off to the side with the what do you call it? The ties, right? Just kind of floating there. So that kind of gives a little bit of depth. So it's a great photo prop, fantastic photo prop. Yeah, larger cross stitch, you think, Pete? Okay. No, I did not. FedEx wanted 100 and what? Oof. Wonder what that's about. That's a lot of money. Yeah, so here we go. So that's the first item. So for this red gingham, mid-century red gingham apron, it is $10 and it's number 54. $10, number 54. Okay, so that's our first item. One down, few to go here. So the next, so that would have been cheap to ship, not $198, absolutely not. Again, that would be, if we did it without tracking, it's, a few bucks, couple bucks. That is insane, Judy. I don't know. Who wants to pay that kind of, I'm always amazed actually on Etsy. When I have sales from people, I've had people pay unbelievable amounts for shipping, like crazy. I've had people that are in the film industry, for example, buy props. I had a woman buy really cool mid-century mugs, Fire King mugs with orange, really cool orange pattern. They were really, really cool. And she wanted them overnighted to New York. It cost something like $150 or maybe even closer to $200 to ship these mugs. She wanted them for a commercial for Nescafe coffee. And I was so excited because I thought, oh, great, I'll get to get that commercial and use it in promos and stuff like that. But no, unfortunately, so what happened was, so I shipped them off and then I contacted her and I said, hey, how did it go? Can I get a copy of the commercial? And she said that no, they couldn't use them because they couldn't get copyright clearance from Fire King in time, because they were moving quite quickly. So unfortunately, the mugs were given to the producer and the producer loved them and was using them. But, and I've also been, people have bought props from that show from me, what's that show? I'm trying to remember the name now. The Archie comic sort of spin-off. What's that one called? Does anybody remember? You could say it in the chat. Riverdale, right? Riverdale. I sold some glasses to Riverdale. And again, I said, oh, I'd love to get a clip of it being used. And so she told me which episode, and yeah, Riverdale, that's right. Which episode and what, where it would be. And it was, so I watched the episode, waited for the episode to be released, watched it, found the glasses on the table, but they were so blurry and so, so distant. You couldn't even make them out. So, oh, well, right? It's kind of fun still. Well, my next, oh, hi, Thrift You. So who do we have? Do we have Sarah or Sam? Who's there, Sarah or Sam? We'll see. So the next item I've got is some doilies. Now, Sam or Sarah, do I have to wear it on my head? I think you guys do. It's not you guys that do that. So this doily I thought would be really fun for Halloween, fall decor. It's got that really cool variegated. Somebody's told me it was pineapple. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Pineapple. I don't know, but it's sort of fading, that fade or variegated or crochet cotton. So I got this big doily, and then I've got two other really sweet ones. Look at these ones. They're heart-shaped, and they're a linen fabric with really fine kind of stitching. Obviously, I think, somebody's taken the time to do really careful hand stitching there. You can see from the back, very sweet. Would look absolutely adorable on a vintage or antique dresser. And I've got two of those, so I've got a pair of those. So for The orange doily and these two heart-shaped doilies, those would be $12. Those again would fit in that slot of doom. And those, so $12, and it's number 22. $12, number 22. The regular post office, the price was not bad, but it's taking 6 to 10 days. Oh, wow. Yeah. It will take time for sure. So number 22, and it's $12. Okay. Great. Where are you sending the package? Yeah, Judy, where's that package going that it's taking that long and it's costing you a fortune, right? Was it to Canada? Very fancy. Yes, very fancy. You like my typed out cards? Yeah, I thought I would try something fun there. I do like to do that kind of graphics a bit. My daughter, who's in the chat here too, Whole Foodie Challenge, is absolutely fantastic at doing those kinds of cards. And you should see some of the stuff she does on her channel. So her channel is all about vegan cooking and healthy lifestyle. So if you want to stop eating M&Ms there, Sam or Sarah, and and get healthy, she's the girl for you. Mail usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to get here. Oh my gosh, Nate, that's crazy. Oh shucks. It's cheaper to ship to the States from Canada than the other way around. Absolutely it is. I was saying at the beginning, is it Sarah or Sam? I didn't see who it was, but I was saying in the beginning, yeah, it's way, way, way cheaper for me to ship to you. So that parcel that you told me that was going to cost $30, it would have cost about 16 for me to send it to you. And I also talked about in the beginning this slot of doom. So anything that fits within this slot, it's really cheap to ship, like $1.50 within Canada, and about $3 to the US. So yeah. You don't want to give up your M&Ms. Okay, fair enough. You got me buying a bag, Did you know that? You got me buying a bag. Yeah, really, no kidding. I mean, it's no tracking, right? But still super darn cheap. So this is what I'm going to do, is kind of try to find some things that fit in the slot of doom, so that, it's a lot cheaper for you guys, right? Atta girl. Thanks. So here is my next item up for auction, or not for auction, but for sale. It's the Trillium pattern, cream and sugar. It's nice, beautiful cream and sugar set. Absolutely amazing for those kind of mix and match teapots and teacups that we all have. Some of us have anyway. Royal Albert is the this way. Royal Albert is the brand of this one. So very pretty, your standard sort of tea, cream and sugar. And this one is $16, and it's number 32. $16, number 32. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Isn't it, Judy? Yeah. I think it's a nice one because it's a bit neutral, right? It could go with, and yeah, really, really good quality. Absolutely, Nate. I love Royal Albert stuff. Where do I source from? Oh, well, you're going to find out a little bit about that tonight, actually, because I'm going to actually tell you a bit of a story later on. But I source all over and around the world even. I've traveled and picked while I've been traveling. And I love, and even just on holidays, I pick. I go all around the Lower Mainland, what we call the Lower Mainland of the Vancouver area. But I also go, when I go on trips, I love to, hi, Butterfly Nurse. Hey, I've got some brooch coming up that you might like. Yeah, so I I go to everything from auctions to thrift shops. I also love, my favorite thing to do is to go to like a thrift or like a church bazaar, you know, those kinds of sales. So I watch for all sorts of things and do all kinds of picking. But yeah, mostly I do go to thrift shops. I would say probably number one is thrift shops, but I really do. Yes, I do know you already. Yeah, so that's the number one thing is the thrift shops, but I do love an auction, and I'm getting more and more into it. I actually just put out a video doing an unboxing of an ephemera box of really cool, oh my gosh, cigarette cards and newspapers and stamps and all sorts of stuff, and I've been researching them, and wow, some of them are really worth a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I get. Yeah, Nate, do you know when you're going to be doing your first live sale? Because I sure want to be there for you on that day, because I know we encouraged each other to get going. So I definitely want to be there to support you. Yeah, okay. I love ephemera too. Oh my gosh. I've always loved ephemera. I don't know why I didn't choose it as one of my things to sell on Etsy, but I guess it's now's my time, right? So the next thing that I've got up for sale is this set of cups and saucers. And I hope that the camera's going to sort of show the color. It's, how do I explain it? It is an orangey color, and that's kind of why I pulled it for this sale. It's orange with a navy blue rim on it. So that rim is actually navy blue. And they're made in Italy. Oops, let me get it the right way. Here we go. Made in Italy. And it's called, and I'm going to butcher the name on this, I'm sure, Pagnosin Spa Citrus Orange. So that's what they're called. Really cool. I sold a set of taupey colored ones recently on Etsy. But I found these ones, I thought they were kind of fun. Who has, it kind of does look checked, doesn't it? Yeah, it definitely looks checked. It's not luster. No, there's no luster to it at all. What sport team is orange and blue? Because that's one thing I would think. How large? Quite large. I would say 8 ounces for sure. And what can I show you that would next to my head? But yeah, they're not espresso cups. They're your standard sort of cups. Yeah, for sure. So those are number 42 and $16. So $16, number 42 for the Pegnus. Oh gosh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that again. Butcher it even more, eh? Oh, did anybody notice what I just said? If you've got a drink, you got to drink. Every time you hear me say A, Canadian A, you got to take a drink, right? Let me know if you've done that. Great. Gators are orange and blue in Florida. Oh, well, there you go. There we go. So Gator cup and saucer. Brian Atkinson. Thanks, Brian. So you get the cups and saucers. That's great. Thanks, Brian. Or should I say Kathy? I'm not sure who I'm thanking there. But Brian and Kathy, so number 42. Oh, and the Bronx. Oh, the Bronx are brown. Okay. See, I'm not a sports person. I would be the absolute last person you would ask about a sports team. Great. Great. Awesome. Okay, so now the next thing I have here. Okay, I've got some jewelry now. So the first thing I have is this necklace. Now it's unmarked, unfortunately, so I don't know the maker on it, but it's quite pretty. It's got these cabochons that are pearl, and it's like a silver-plated metal as well, because then there's a long, thick chain on it as well. It's 20 inches long. Here, I'll just sort of show you a little bit here. I can. I'll just kind of place it here. So it definitely would be more of a kind of a choker size, I would say, on. But yeah, just let me hold it up quick. So you've got the rhinestones as well. Really quite pretty. Hi, Karen. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for coming, everybody. That's great, Karen. So that is my next thing. That is number 44. And it's $12. $12, number 44. Oh, my rings are beautiful. Oh yeah, you'll see when you watch my videos, I absolutely adore silver jewelry. And so I wear an awful lot of it. I actually do have my own little collection of vintage brooches and stuff too. So you'll be seeing those as we go. So that was for that necklace. Okay, so Butterfly Nurse, are you still there and are you ready? You love the US and Canada accent. Do I have a Canadian accent? Do I have a Canadian accent? Can you tell? I'm from Canada, not the US. I'd be curious to know if you think that, Nate. That would be interesting. Here's my next little item. Thanks, Carrie. Oh, thanks, Carrie. That's great. Look at this brooch. Look at this. I'll do a Sarah. Oh my God, look at this goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't it insanely gorgeous? Look at even on the stem, there's rhinestones on the stem. It's in a gold setting. So gold setting, really high quality. Yeah, isn't that amazing? And it's got matching earrings, matching clip-on earrings. Let me just hold that up properly. Very hard to do that, but there you go. So it's got two quite smallish clip-ons. So they wouldn't, wouldn't be too big, but I think the set is really quite elegant. Extremely high quality. I paid way up for that because isn't the blue awesome? Yeah, I know. Stunning, right? It is. It would be a showstopper. It would look fantastic on black. See, you can see how fantastic it would look on a black dress. It would really make it pop. I know. I'm learning. I'm learning about them because I too love them, especially rhinestone brooches. I've always really, really love it. Oh, it's a very sophisticated accent. Oh, I'll take that, Nate. I'll take that all day long. So that turquoise leaf rhinestone pin and clip-on earrings is $28, and it's number 67. Number 67, $28, and I will ship that with tracking to make sure that it gets there. So $28, number 67. Oh, Butterfly Nurse, it's yours, darling. And I'm going to look at my cheat sheet. I don't even know if I know your first name, Butterfly Nurse. Maybe throw that in the chat too. Oh, and Vintage and Vinyl would have. Yes, Vintage and Vinyl, you're also a brooch lover. I forgot about that. That's right. Nice. Well, there's lots more. Trust me. I've collected quite a few rhinestone brooches for the upcoming sales. I will have a sale with Patrick. Patrick and I I'm going to be one of the 4 sellers on October the 20. What's the Thursday? Is it 29th or 26th? Can somebody check for me? But it's that Thursday I'm going to be selling, and I've saved some really, really cool stuff for that sale because I really want to, help Patrick and bring some cool stuff to the table. What's this melody? When I go to one of my videos to answer a comment, I have to pause it so I can. Oh no, Nate, your voice is gorgeous. I love listening to your voice. October 29th. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for letting me know. Is 29th a Thursday? If 29th is a Thursday, then yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll have some really cool stuff for that one. Wouldn't that be a cool job, Carrie? I've thought of that too, because the picking part is the best part, right? Yeah, there's another channel that the first channel I kind of got hooked on YouTube was, oh, what's his name? Craigslist Hunter. Have you ever seen his stuff? Well, he has this shop and I'm sorry, I can't remember where it is in the US, but people actually bring things to him. And so, I think it's a possibility that you could do it if you just need to find a thrift shop, or I mean like a more of a retail, antique shop or something like that, and see if they, would buy your stuff, because I think that would be such a cool job to have, right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, 5 p.m. I think that's 5 p.m. Pacific, because I think it's Patrick is 7 p.m. Central, I think. Yeah. It is the best part, right, Thrift You? Oh my gosh, I could pick all the time. I could pick. Actually, the other thing I enjoy is the photography for Etsy. I actually don't mind that at all, and I kind of don't mind shipping. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. The picking is by far the best. And my mom comes with me. My mom is 81, and she comes with me picking. We have a great time. I'm training her on what to look for. So she's my picking buddy, and I'm sure she'll be in a video at some point, because she's my Martha Stewart, I call her. She loves to decorate, and so she'll be on the channel, I'm sure, at some point. Totally, Melody, right? Oh yeah, Nate, your voice is like Swoon City. Come on, all the women fell in love with you until they found out you batted for the other side. But man, everybody was in love with you. Oh, totally cool. Okay, so Nate is dreamy, isn't he? I know. We're all in love with Nate. Oh. So the next thing I've got for you is a Victorian hand vase. So I'm going to hold it back like this so you can see it first. And so it's milk glass, but look at the detail on this one. Isn't this crazy? Isn't that amazing? Look at how well it has preserved over the years, because this is definitely from the Victorian era. It's got the rough pontile, and it has had some gold paint, but that's rubbed off. But that's pretty standard for these milk glass vases that had cold painting on them. People that collect these know that, it's pretty hard to get some of the cold painting. But I'm just amazed at how amazing that, pattern is around the top. And it's got the scalloped lip on it. Really cool. And kind of creepy, right? To me, this would be also awesome as part of a spooky Halloween scene. I could see it. I could totally see it in a kind of Halloween, environment, or what do you call it? Not environment, a display, right? Or vignette, I think you call them. Yeah. So I could totally see it being used that way too. So, okay. I'm killing them. Are we embarrassing you, Nate? Oh dear. Are we getting you all embarrassed? Awesome. Well, this Victorian hand vase is $22, and it's number 2. $22 for this Victorian hand vase, the creepy Victorian hand vase. Number $22 and number 2. Oh. Thank you, Melody. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's different, right? He's getting all jelly. Such a pretty vase. Yes, it is. But wait, there's more. Wait till you see what I have for you next. Are you ready? I need a little drum roll, little drum roll, make the thing vibrate here. But who likes mid-century stuff? Mid-century, modern. I wish Miss Mid-Century Wasted was here, because she would adore this. Okay, so this is what I have next for you, right? So this is a mid-century and it's a decanter, and it's got a pinched, see how it's pinched there? It's Rainbow Glass Company that made this. Incredible. And look at how insanely in good condition it is. Like, oh my gosh, there is not a crack, a chip, a flea bite. It's amazing. A ground stopper. I mean, it's just always blows my mind away that these things can last without getting damaged, right? That there's even some, you know, that exist. Isn't that cool? Super, super cool. It's about just under 12 inches high. So it would be a fantastic piece for a Christmas vignette, right? I could totally see it being part of a Christmas display. You know, you've got your ornaments and other things, your tree, or little trees or whatever. But wouldn't this make a spectacular part of your display for Christmas because of the color? The color is kind of come close. It's a kind of olivey green, maybe even I would go to a leaf green. So again, if you like, I mean, if you're not, you want something that's a bit of a different green for Christmas, this is what you want. So, and as I say, it's about 12 inches high. Hey, oh my vintage. Hi, it's Kim, I think, isn't it? Oh my vintage. Yeah, Kim. Hi, Kim. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came. That's so cool, right, Nate? I know. I absolutely adore this. I mean, I was just shocked when I saw it and saw, you know, in what good shape it is. Yeah, I think it's really neat. So this is, I was going to do an auction on this, but I think I'm just going to sell it to whoever wants it. So let's say $20. So $20 and number 99. So $20, number 99 for this Rainbow Glass Company decanter with stopper. Okay, Rainbow Glass Stopper, $20, number 99. My name is Joni. Yeah, it's just Joni, like Joni Mitchell. I found out that was part of the reason my name is Joni Mitchell, or Joni is because of Joni Mitchell. Great, Kim. Yeah. So $20, number 99 for this decanter. Okay. So now let's see what's next here. The hazel, oh, I've got some glowy glass for you. I know, is there anybody that's a uranium glass collector? Is there any uranium glass collectors in the house? I've got a couple of hazel atlas pieces for you. So first I've got this little cup, and it's got the hazel atlas mark on it. Let's try to show you that. Let's see if I can show that. So the H and the A. And here's my UV light so you can see how it glows in the dark, or under UV light, I mean. So that's the first piece to this lot. That's 2-piece lot. And then I also have this footed dessert dish, or you could call it a I can't think of the word. Footed dessert dish, or what's it called? Comote. I want to say comote. That doesn't seem right, but anyway, you know what I mean. This is the Hazel Atlas Florentine Poppy Uranium Depression Glass. So I'll kind of hold it up close so you can see the pattern on this one. It's very, very pretty. So this is a piece of depression glass. Well, but they're both pieces. They're both depression glass. Yeah, and so these 2 pieces, the 2 pieces of uranium glass are $16, and it's number 4. $16, number 4. Compote, there it is, compote or sherbet. Yeah, thank you. Compote or sherbet, yes, definitely. Great, thank you. Number 4, okay, so that's vintage and vinyl. So Carrie, you want that, okay. Thank you very much. for buying something on my first sale. That's awesome. Really great. Okay. So the next thing I want to show you is something that, did anyone get 99? I got booted off. 99 was, no, nobody did. So if you want 99 Butterfly Nurse, let me know and I'll include it in your parcel. It was $20. $20 for number 99. So just put 99 in the chat and I'll know you want it. The next thing that I thought I would show you is a place setting. So on my Etsy shop, if you've checked it out, one of the things that I'm kind of known for on Etsy World is I put together these place settings of mix and match glasses and mugs and so on. So I collect single pieces for a long time, and then I kind of combine them into a place setting. So I'm going to show you this place setting that I've put together. So it's kind of got a pink and black theme to it. So the first thing is the glass. So it's typically that I put together a glass, and it could be a tumbler, or, yeah, I love mix and match too. Oh, thanks, Butterfly Nurse. Yes, definitely. I'll put it in with your brooches. You're going to get a lovely parcel. So what I do is I typically do a glass, and it can be I'll do a wine glass sometimes as well, depending on what I find. So this one here, it's not marked, but it's definitely vintage. It's got that sort of mid-50s kind of look to it with the my words are not coming to me tonight. The snowflakes, right? So that's the glass with the set. And then there is this, and Hannah's going to like this. It's Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. It's a Beatrice Potter bone china mug. So Miss Tiggy Winkle. It's very cute, right? It's a hedgehog. And here's the stamp on that one. So it's, I believe, 2002, if I remember right. Just check. Oh, 2004. Sorry, 2004. But very, very cute, Miss Piggy Winkle. So it's going to sort of that pinks and blacks and so on as well. You're just going to forward me your next paycheck? Okay, Butterfly Nurse, I think I can handle that. Oh, but you work so hard, darling. You work so hard as a nurse. Oh, boy, that's the toughest job right now, right? So thank you so much for doing all that hard work, because that is amazing. I also have this piece of, and I can't read the back stamp on it. It's restaurant ware, but again, it's black and pink. So it's really cool. Restaurant ware little nappy, small bowl for, to go on top. And then another piece of restaurant ware. Now this one does have a good back stamp on it. It's Armor Light Russell, which is a Canadian brand of restaurant ware, made by Heath, England. And it's got a back stamp on it of 1972. So if you can see that back stamp there, if you didn't know that the date stamp at the back on the bottom there, you can see that it was, I think it says 9/72. So that would be what, September 1972. So that's the side plate and the bowl. And then the bigger plate. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's great. You're supposed to be shipping. Well, come on, take a break. Isn't this cool though? Look at this. Look at this plate. So this is a Bilton's brand, so made in England. It's an ironware plate, not restaurantware, but more of an ironware. But it just looks so fun altogether, right? So, if you look at it like this. And what the idea was when I first started doing this on Etsy, I did it because I thought, wouldn't it be cool to set a table with multiple place settings so that, you know, you could say to your guest, pick which one you want, right? Go to the spot that you know, the dishes you like. Oh, thank you, Katie. That's so kind. That's so kind. Yeah, Whole Foodie Challenge is my daughter, Kim. So she's helping in the chat today. Yeah. Yeah, all mix and match stuff. I know, right? So cool. So cool. So I've got a few of them up on my Etsy shop as well. But I thought I would sell one in this live sale, and I'll probably have one at each of them, if each of my sales, just to have fun with it. Yeah, it's a cool idea, right? The other thing you can do with it that I've always said is when you're setting like a breakfast in bed, you know, you want to do a special treat for someone in on a breakfast tray, you could have a mix and match there too. Yeah, and my daughter's name is Hannah, so you can say hello to Hannah in the chat as well. So this mix and match set, I'm going to sell this for $20, and it's number 98. So $20, number 98. Again, I was going to do an auction, but I think I'll just keep to the non-auctions tonight. So $20, number 98 for anybody that wants that set. Special birthday place setting. Yeah, right? Exactly. So cool. I know I've had some customers that have bought like 4 or 5 of them. They, you know, they don't sell quickly. It has to be that certain customer. And they're a bitch to list on Etsy because you got to measure, right, each individual piece and write out all the labels and stuff. So much easier to sell them here. Much easier. Yeah. But yeah, really cool idea, I think. Yeah, so that's the Miss Tiggy Winkle play setting. So I'll put that aside here. Oh dear, I spilled my water. What do I need? I need a coaster. I need to buy a coaster from Patrick. I definitely do. I definitely want one of his cool paper ones. Have you ever seen that? He's produced some paper ones now. Planning parties. I know, right? I miss doing like food parties, and that it's hard right now with COVID and not being able to do that. I mean, we were talking I had a book couplet I was part of, and it was mostly eating and drinking, to be honest, you know, with a little bit of book in there. But yeah, let's go into business. Oh, Sarah, you don't even have to ask twice, darling. You do not have to ask twice. I love you guys. You guys are one of my favorite channels. Between you and Pam, I am absolutely in stitches all the time. So you guys crack me up. I have to say that. You definitely crack me up. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to sell tonight that was actually inspired by Patrick is on his deep dives, right? Those deep dives that he does. Aren't those cool? Those are so cool. And I absolutely adored moving to Canada. Okay, yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Well, it was so funny when Trudeau was elected. Everybody, I can't tell you the number of Americans who contacted me to say that they wanted our gorgeous prime minister. But he's kind of lost some favor, so I don't know if he's really, you know, what you want right now. But anyway, yeah, totally get it. Totally get it. Oh. Yeah, those deep dives, oh my gosh. And Carrie, your deep dive on the records was so cool. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, they're really neat. So the one that I watched recently that I just absolutely adored was his one on LittleGoldenBooks, right? Those LittleGoldenBooks, super cool. And so I went out looking for ones that have a price tag or a price number at the top here, right? So the first one I have is this one, the taxi that hurried. Isn't the graphics cool, right? Oh my gosh. Now, the only thing about this one, just this one, it has some little enhancements, I'll call it, from the reader. They decided to do a little bit of coloring, but it's only on that first cover page. It's not within the book at all. But like, here's some of the graphics in this thing. Like, just so cool. The date on this one is copyright 1946, and this is the 17th printing for 1972. So it's a 1972 book, The Taxi That Hurried. So that's the first one I have. It's got a little bit, because it's the oldest. I mean, it was 39 cents, it says on the top there, 39 cents. It's a little bit of damage here in that it's just that it's just needs to be glued down, both at the top and the bottom here. But other than that, and the coloring in the front, it's in pretty good shape. So that's the first one. So The Taxi That Hurried. And then I have Donald Duck, Instant Millionaire. Donald Duck, Instant Millionaire. Now this one has a tag or a price of 89 cents. So it's a bit older. It was copyright 1978, but I believe it's a first printing because there's no other, no other marks on it let me sort of show that. So I don't see any other reference to a date. So I'm assuming it's a first printing. So again, from the deep dive, I remember them saying that anything, Disney-ish, they sometimes didn't do more than one run of it because it was expensive because of the licensing deal that they'd have to get. But so this is a fun older Disney book for those Disney lovers out there. And then I also have another Disney one, a Bambi. So Bambi, Friends of the Forest. So this one is 49 cents is the price on it. This one is probably in the best condition of them all. It's just in really, really good shape. Nothing to the binding. The pages feel like they're still crisp, like they haven't been opened and closed. This book has not been opened and closed a lot. Party planning. Oh, wow. Oh, what's Sam doing? Sam's putting the baby to bed? Yeah. Oh, my royal obligations leave me very little free time, Sarah. Yes, I bet. I hope your mom's doing better. Oh, hi, Erin. Hi, thanks for coming. Super cool. Oh, and Collection Vintage, great. Yeah, so this is a really fun book. So now these ones, I'm going to sell them all at $5 each. They will fit the Slot of Doom. I'll show you. They will definitely fit the Slot of Doom. However, they're not the cheapest rate, so it would be probably the next rate up, about $3, I think, US to ship them. So not too bad. And so the Bambi, or the first one, the Bambi, Little Golden Book Bambi, is number 15 for $5. Number 15. There we go. And that one. So this one is, did I tell you even the date on this one? 15, number $5 for $5. So this one is 1976 on this one. 1976. The Slot of Doom. I know, right? I love it. I love that phrase. And then we've got, The Taxi That Hurried is the next one I have here. I think this one's my favorite because I like the graphics on this one. So this one is number 11, $5, number 11. Dum, dum, dum. The Slot of Doom. Will it fit the Slot of Doom? Will it not? Yeah, that's definitely, the seller's bane with Canadian sellers. They always talk about the Slot of Doom and whether it'll fit or not, right? And then Donald Duck. I forgot to do Donald Duck, right? So Donald Duck is number 34, $5, number 34. That's a lot of doom. Okay. Old kids, yeah, I know, right? Oh, I love old kids books. My sister Mindy also collects kids books. And so I've been kind of watching for a kid book that I think she would like in your sales, actually, Sarah, because you find some amazing kids books. Absolutely amazing. I just love those kids books that you show. So you're good at finding them. The other thing that I thought I would try to see whether this would sell or not, but I've noticed that what's hard right now with COVID is there's a lot of homeschooling going on, and a lot of kids and like older kids that are, struggling to have things to do and to keep busy. So what I did, and I'm here's my kryptonite, is when I have to sort something. I absolutely adore and love to sort stuff. So what I've done is I've taken Lego and I've sorted out all of the kind of boring, normal pieces, and then sorted them into little baggies that are the same color, but they're more unusual pieces. Little all sorts of little things, like ones that have like wheels, ones that are like this one here is this was a rack, I think, for eyeglasses, things like that. And then this one kind of made me chuckle as I was putting it together. So this one, let me find the one that made me chuckle, because I'm thinking of, these kids that are having to deal with COVID now. And, when you go to all the grocery stores and so on, they have those shields, right? Those plastic shields. So here you go. You can make, they can make a store with a plastic shield. I thought it would be kind of fun to do these it's so relaxing sorting. Yes, that's what I thought too. I love button sorting. That's my other one and I'll definitely be selling buttons because, man, I love that. But yeah, so I've got all of these packages of Lego. I call them imagination packs. And I'm selling them 3 for $8, and I'll just do random choice of colors. So I've got some of the, the standard sort of boyish, if you will, colors, if that's even call that. Can you say boyish colors now? But the browns and the blacks and so on. And I've got some pink and purple and turquoise and other ones too. So 3 of the imagination packs, I'm calling them, for $8, and that's number 69. And I've got, what have I got? 12 of them in total. So if there's multiple people that want them, can do that. So $8, number 69. Yes, coins. Yes. Yeah. I know, buttons. Oh, buttons. Oh, I absolutely adore buttons. Yeah. You'll see, actually, I've got some spectacular buttons for one of the sales coming up that I got in Paris that I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, thank you, Melody. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's very kind. The slotted doom, what is that? Does somebody asking about what that is? So if it fits within this slot for Canada for shipping, it's super cheap. There's no tracking, but for example, within Canada, it's $1.50 for me to send something oversized within Canada, and to the States, I think it's where's my paper? I looked it up. Shoot, what did I do with my paper? I don't know what I did with it. Here. So here, I'll give you the rate. So for US, right, if it fits the slotted doom, in the US, to ship to the US from Canada is $2.40 US. And internationally is $4.80. So, really reasonable, as long as you don't mind, not having tracking, right, with the shipping. So squeeze my bottle. Yeah. Well, Butterfly Nurse, your brooch, will be zero onto the cost for sure, because it would have been slotted in, but it won't add to your cost at all. It'll just be the cost of the bottle, right, for you. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so what's my next thing? My next thing is the Blue Ribbon Floral Pyrex bowl. So this is my next piece. So this is a piece of kind of rare-ish Pyrex. I'm going to try to have at least one piece of rare Pyrex with each of my sales. So this one is number 320, what is it now? 325, yeah. 325. So it's quite a good size. It's the 2.5 liter, I believe. Yes, 2.5 liter size of the Blue Ribbon and Flower Pyrex bowl. It's from the 80s, 1980s, roughly. So that's this mixing bowl. And this Pyrex mixing bowl is $30 and number 41. $30, number 41. It's a bit more rare. Who cares about trying one? Oh, I know, right? Oh, I know. It's insane with the whole. Yes, definitely they rip off. Definitely, for sure. I have another rare piece of Pyrex too for you. Now, this one actually quite surprised me when I found it. I would have looked the other way, but luckily my daughter, Hannah, loves turquoise. And so I picked it up mostly because I thought she might want it. But it's called the Pyrex Peacock. And they're actually really quite rare. From the 2002, they did a very small run of these, so they're quite rare. For example, these go for $85 on Etsy. $85. It's called the basket weave pattern. So basket weave, but you can see it's the newer Pyrex. Yeah, let me do it this way because it's not backwards. It's the newer Pyrex logo. But as I said, they're very, very collectible. I actually have a mixing bowl as well in this pattern for Patrick's sale as well. So this Pyrex mixing bowl, this Pyrex pie plate is $20 and it's number 90. $20, number 90 for the Pyrex turquoise pie plate. Subscribe no more. Yeah. I know, right? Wouldn't it be pretty for Thanksgiving, right? To do your pumpkin pie in this pie plate. 90. Okay. Hannah wants it. Okay. Oh, selling to my daughter. There we go. Too funny, Hannah. Too funny. So Hannah gets the Pyrex pie plate, and maybe you can give it to my, ancestor it down to, or what is it called? Not ancestor it. What I can't even think. What do you do? Give it to my grandkids is what I'm trying to say. Oh dear, that's too funny. Inherit, yeah, so she can. Oh, too funny. Oh dear. Okay, so the next thing that I've got is I've got these really pretty cordial glasses. Now these are cranberry glass, and I really believe that these are Victorian, so from the Victorian era. They made a lot of cranberry glass that was very simple and plain in the Victorian era. Inheritance, that's the word I was looking for. Karen's Vintage and More. Thank you. Kind of tongue-tied tonight, aren't I? Pass it down. That's right. But these are very pretty, very, very pretty. I would say they hold about 3 ounces, something like that. so it's a clear stem, right? Clear stem and a cranberry bowl. And there's 3 of them. However, one of them has a crack in the foot. So throw that one in for free. But it's a pair. Say a pair of these cranberry glasses. Now again, these glasses can go for a lot of money, like $100 easy, because they are very collectible and they're antique. But I just thought they were so pretty. Would be really, really nice for Christmas, for Sherry, or something like that. So those cranberry cordial glasses are $24 and they're number 81. $24, number 81. Great. Okay, moving right along. Now, is there any Mad Men enthusiasts in the house? Do we have number 41? Oh, thanks, Hannah. Did somebody want number something? I missed that. Something that I missed there. I'll have to look back later. Number 41 is what? Oh, the blue ribbon, yeah. Mixing bowl was number 41. Is that the one? Yeah. So then we've got, so if you want that, Joanne, yeah, just let us know by putting 41 in the chat. The next thing I've got a set of 5 of these, and they are the Vitrion Queens mid-century brandy snifters, but I would use them for any kind of Christmassy cocktail, like a eggnog cocktail or blueberry tea, things like that are nice in a, that you want to kind of put your hands around, right, and find it from. Oh, show the Pyrex bowl again? Sure. Let me show the Pyrex bowl again. Okay, so that's the Pyrex bowl. Okay, I got the card in there. So it's the blue ribbon pattern. It's got some scratches, it's been used for sure, but yeah. So that's number 41 on that one. And it's a 325 older Pyrex. Oh, I do have one, Joanne, that matches the pie plate. Yeah, I do have one that matches the pie plate, but I'm saving it for Patrick's sale. So Patrick's sale is on Thursday the 29th at 7 Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. And so I'll be one of the 4 sellers on Patrick's sale. So you'll see that mixing bowl there. So yeah, so I have a set of 5 of these brandy snifters. So Mad Men type brandy snifters, and they are $22 and number 31. $22, number 31. Yeah, it's going to be great. Patrick's sale is going to be really, really great. I've got some incredible stuff to share for Patrick's sale for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so now I have something really fun, very Mad Men, yeah. Yeah, I love his quad sales too. They're kind of my favorite because you get really different sellers on that. And so it'll be really interesting, I think, to see how that sale goes. I'm really excited about it. Hey, Pink Elephant Parlor. Hi, I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Now, I've got a really cool thing to show you next. I've got some stuff from the Paris flea market. So I was lucky before COVID and was able to travel to Paris in October. And I was able to go to the Paris flea market in in Odin, I believe it's called. And oh my gosh, you guys, if you like flea markets, I think it's something like 2,000 stalls, something like that. Like, it's insane. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on forever. And so I'm going to try here and show you a couple of pictures. Let me just see if I can make this work. So one of the things Okay, these are too much. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Let's see. You tell me if you can see these pictures. So this is the first one. This is in the Paris flea market. So this is one of the booths with lots of sort of signage and other things. And then the other picture that I want to show you is this one, where I found some chandelier crystals at this booth. Very, very cool booth in the Paris flea market. So let me see here if did that work? Did you guys see it? We don't see the pictures. Okay, let me try one more time. Because sorry, this is my first time doing it. Say screen share. Okay, entire window. Oh, okay, share. Oh, there. Okay, now let me try. So now if I take it here, there. Now, do you see that? So that is this is the booth that I bought these chandelier crystals that I'm about to show you. And then here's another booth that they had in the Paris flea market with all the signage and rusty metal chairs, and so cool. But as I said, like there were lots and lots of booths in the Paris flea market. Were you able to see that now? Okay, good. Because I want to show you the crystals that I bought from this guy. I mean, he had drawers and drawers of chandelier crystals. So here's a couple or three of them that I picked out. So this one is the first one. It's kind of a tulip shaped. The hole is at the end here. I don't know if you can see that, where the hole is there, but it's right here. So this is kind of a tulip shape. The next one looks like a diamond, but look at how beautifully cut it is. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? It just shines. And so the holes here, there's 4 holes on this one. It's really hard to see with all the sparkle, but there's like 4 holes. Again, so this would be great for doing some kind of an upcycled project, hanging them in your window. Yeah, that flea market, just amazing. Just amazing. Now, here is the piece de la résistance from Paris. Look at this one. Isn't that just stunning? Isn't it amazing? It's quite large. I mean, you can tell, right? I mean, it's big. It's at least, I'd say 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So cool, right? And the hole is at the very top here. So it would be perfect for, just putting a piece of string, like a fishing line, and hanging it just in your window. It would be amazing. It would capture lights and sort of shimmer and so on, right? It's quite heavy. It's quite amazing how heavy it is because it's, beautiful glass. So yeah, so I've got these three crystals from the Paris flea market, and they are $16, number 32. $16, number 32 for the 3 Paris crystals, chandelier crystals. Yes, gorgeous, hanging in a window. I think people do all kinds of interesting crafts with chandelier crystals. I know I once sold a huge set of them to a woman in Australia who was doing a really interesting art piece with them. So really, really neat, really different. And the next thing I've got is some vintage sewing patterns, some really cool vintage sewing patterns. The first one that I have is this McCall's Wiggle Dress. So from the 60s, 1960, really cool. It is size 16, bust 36 from 1960. I've got it in this plastic case. I maybe should take it out. it does have a bit of tear on the actual envelope, right? Because this is pretty old, right? 60s. Some tears to it, but it's intact otherwise. So 1960s wiggle dress. How fun, right? Love it. Yeah, I know. So cool, right? I love you collect them. Oh, do you collect vintage sewing patterns? So I've got this one. So the wiggle dress, 1960s wiggle dress. And then I also have a children's one, Simplicity. And this again is from the 60s. Look at the price tag still there, 45 cents. That's how much it costs for this. So this one is dressing gowns, kids' dressing gowns. And it is girl size 8. Girl size 8 for that one. So the vintage sewing patterns, they're $8 each. So the wiggle dress is number 27 for the wiggle dress. Wiggle, wiggle. I know, I love that name, right? Isn't that a cool name? And the children's robe is also $8, and it's number 52. I know, right? I wish I was wiggle dress shaped too. I love that kind of pinup look, right? Oh my gosh, you have them from the 1800s. I've never seen a pattern that's from the 1800s. That's amazing. I would love to. Are you going to do a video about that, Pink Elephant Parlor? Are you going to show your collection? I would love to watch that. I would definitely watch your video if you did that. Yeah, very, very cool. Mindy's here. That's my sister, Mindy. Hey, Mindy. You love the wiggle dress. So the way it works, Mindy, if you do really want it, is you just type the number into the chat if you want it. Yeah, so that was the wiggle dress was number 8. Oh, no, sorry, $8, number 27. $8, number 27. And yes, I will sell to my daughter and my sisters and my aunts and uncles. I'm not proud. What do you think, Sarah? Good idea? Number 12, the wiggle dress goes to Mindy. Yay, Mindy. Thank you for supporting my first live sale. That's what sisters do, right? Awesome. Thank you. And now I've got some black vases. Yep, there we go. I've got some black glass vases for Halloween. I thought I would have some fun Halloween stuff. Yeah. And so the first glass vase I have, I'm showing the wrong one. I gotta grab the other one. Is this one. It's an Art Deco revival. And it is the, where's my it's that black amethyst glass. So you can actually, if I think you'll be able to see a little bit of the, when I did it another time, I could see the purple. Can you see the purple at all? Let's see. Not really showing up for some reason. But it is definitely purple. When I hold it up to the light, I can definitely see the purple amethyst. And yeah, it's such a cool shape, right? I know. In the 80s, they did an Art Deco revival. And so, you see a lot of glass that's, from that era that looks like it was, done in the Art Deco era. It doesn't have enough shelfware. I don't think it's a true deco. It could be, I suppose, but I'm guessing more that it's from the 80s. I couldn't find the pattern. I really researched it, couldn't find it, but very, very cool, right? So this black glass Art Deco revival rectangular vase is $16, and it's number 29. $16, number 29. Oh, did I not do the number for the Lego? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The Lego was, just let me look it up. The Lego and Imaginations Pact was number 69, and they're $8 for 3. So 3 packs for $8. 3 packs for $8, and it's number 69. And I've got 12 packs of those. So if you want some of those. And what was the other one? The girls sewing pattern, children's sewing pattern, this one here. That was number 52, $8, number 52 for the girls sewing pattern. Oh, you put 69? Oh, did I not catch you? Okay, let's look. Let me look back here. Hannah, did you notice that? Was it before Mindy? Or Mindy wanted the wiggle dress. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so 52, that's yours then, the collection vintage. Yeah, and that'll come to you. And that actually fits. Guess everybody say it all together now. The slot of doom. The slot of doom. So it'll be able to ship to you really cheap there. Collection vintage. Okay. So that'll come to you. I'm glad you guys like those vintage patterns because they're fun to pick. Oh, wait. Oh, wait for what? I know, this lot of doom. I know, I think. Yeah, so it'll be cheap to ship. That's the cool part, right? That's the nice part about that. Okay, so the black glass revival vase, I showed that one, right? So that's number 29. Sorry, collection vintage, I must have just missed it. Number 29, and it's $16 for that one. Yeah, Mindy got the one pattern, and then Erin for the other pattern, right? Am I being hateful to Erin? Oh, Erin, did we sort that out? Yeah, Mindy gets 27 and the collection vintage gets 52. I hope we're all sorted there. That seems right to me. Are we good there, Erin? I'm not being hateful to you, darling. I hope that sorts it out. And then the other black glass vase that I've got is this one here, and it's quite large, as you can see. I mean, I'm holding it back to my head here. So this one, all sorted, Lego and pattern. Oh, we got some Lego too. Okay, cool. Put you down for some Lego. That's awesome. Is it a girl or a boy that the Lego's going to? Let me know because I can, do the girly colors if you want girly colors or boy colors. Just let me know if there's favorites or something. So this is a really cool black glass vase. It does have some shelfware. You're probably not going to be able to see that, but there is a bit of shelfware, which tells me that it's got some age to it, definitely. And it's the sort of fire polished base that you see with some of the older glass vases. This one does not really go purple in the light. It's quite a solid black, but it's just gorgeous. And it would be fantastic in a Halloween display, especially when you want some height, in your display. It's just fantastic for that. Hi, Vintage Thrifted Treasures. Hi, thanks for joining. Oh, awesome. Thanks for coming. So this black glass curvy vase, I've called it, is $16 and it's number 30. And this black glass, highly collectible. So those of you that are resellers, these are phenomenal prices. You'd be able to charge double, triple easily for these because black glass sells really well and, is really, as there are people that collect just black glass. Okay, that's fun. Thanks, Casey. I really appreciate you coming. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you for saying that I've done a good job. I'm just about done. I've only got 3 items left, so we're almost done. Thank you. Thank you for coming. So the next thing that I have is I've got the Black Cat cigarette tin. Isn't that cool? Again, I thought for a Halloween display. Now this one is in absolute amazing condition, like just amazing. It's almost like it's, time warped. It's even got the cigarette papers inside still from when it was a cigarette tin. It would fit the slot of doom, although I kind of wanted padded a bit more, so we'll talk whoever buys that. So this is the Black Cat Virginia cigarettes. Like even the seal, right? It's just barely broken. I ship from Canada, from the west coast of Canada, but this would be very cheap to ship because it fits the Slot of Doom. So it would be about $3, I think I said, to, where's my numbers again? So this would to ship would be $1.50 US within Canada, $2.40 US within the US, or to the US, and internationally $4.80. So that's with the Slot of Doom in a bubble envelope. There wouldn't be a lot of padding, but I think it would be okay. I think it would be fine in the Slot of Doom. So that's the Black Cat cigarette tin, and that is $12, and it's number 7. So $12, number 7 for the Black Cat cigarette tin. Hey, Lucid. Awesome. Yeah. All Canadian sellers do, Sarah. You'll see it a lot in the Etsy, like, what do you call it? The where people go to chat, forum, the Etsy forum. You see them talking about the Slot of Doom a lot because, oh, Mindy wants it. Okay, Mindy, you got it. The Black Cat tin going to Mindy, and the pattern. Awesome. Thanks, Min. Oh, it won't allow you to add the email. Okay, so Butterfly Nurse, the other option is just to put it in your email address, please, in the notes section, and I'll try to fix that for next time. So yeah, so I've created a form in Google Forms to just kind of capture all your information. Canada, eh? Yeah, Canada, eh? So yeah, just put it in the notes section, and then at the very end, there's a spot and you could put it there. Also, if you want to email me, my email address is vintagerous@shaw.ca. vintagerous@shaw.ca. Maybe, Hannah, you could throw that in the chat for me, just in case there's problems with the form. So that was the, oh, sorry, the next thing is, we've got two things and then we're done. So the next thing is, I found these really cool retro woven placemats. And they're orange, really nice orange, great for Halloween and the fall. You know, I completely remember, well, they're attached together, so I can't separate them, but I remember these as a kid, totally remember these as a kid. Ones like this anyway. Really cool. So those retro orange woven placemats are $14 and they're number 12. $14, number 12. Okay. And the last thing that I have, and then we'll do the giveaway because I've got a giveaway. So don't leave until I've done a giveaway. You have a form and giant slackers. Recheck number 7, maybe, Joni. Okay, sorry. What's number 7? Number 7, the Black Cat cigarette tin. Was there somebody before Mindy? Okay, let me check. Hannah, can you help me check that, please? Refresh and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. There were a few. I think it was Vintage and Vinyl there, wasn't it? Vintage and Vinyl wasn't the first one that I see. Oh, guys, thanks you so much for helping with that. I think it was number, let's see again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vintage and Vinyl. Is that what you guys see? Okay, sorry, Min. I'll have to look for another one for you. Great. Thanks, Vintage and Vinyl, Katie. I really appreciate it. No problem there. I will definitely keep my eyes open for another one for you, Mindy. Oh, I know, right? I love good tins. Oh, I've got a cool tin coming up. I've got a really cool one I just picked on the weekend. Wait till you see it. Yes, it will look good in your space. But okay, guys, this is the next thing, the last thing before the giveaway. I have a really cool set of cards. Did anybody watch my ephemera unboxing video? You'll see these cards in there, and these are a hoot. Oh my gosh, I just love these. So here's the first one. Nothing but the best. The graphics are just incredible. And then inside, you can see the very best birthday wishes, right? So there's the poodle. Isn't that great? Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, please hit thumbs up. Here's the next one. Look at this one. Laura Bemis, I wish you were here. I'm high as a kite. Aren't those graphics unreal? Isn't that hilarious? Look at that. And then inside it says, what does it say here? It's no wonder you're that, what? Now that you're getting out from under. I'm as high as a kite. Oh my gosh. That's a get well one. Aren't these a hoot? Aren't these a hoot? Look at this one. Sissy. A little mouse. Why be scared of a little thing like a birthday? Isn't that great? I just think these are awesome cards. These are just awesome. Then there's this one. To thee I sing, and it's a poodle again. Best luck in everything. That's that one. And then the last one, so I think there's 5 in the set. On the up and up. So there's cats climbing a ladder. And then hope you'll soon be tip top. So another get well one. Are those not awesome? So they say a sunshine card made in the USA. So this set of five of these vintage cards that came out of that ephemera lot that I bought, or that are just amazing. I know, right? Are these not super cool? These are probably one of my most favorite thing that I found. Mind you, some of those cigarette cards in that lot were just unreal. But this set of greeting cards is $14, number 17. $14, number 17 for the set of 5 of these cards that are just amazing. Okay, $14. Thrift you. Okay, they're coming at you, girl. They're coming at you. And guess what? They fit the slot of doom. You're trying to fill out the form, but just see butterfly. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sounds like that form isn't working. So just email me. So Hannah, can you, thanks. Hannah, can you type in the chat my email again? So you just use my email and I'll have to do a test on the form another time. So my email address is vintagerous@shaw.ca. vintagerous@shaw.ca. Oh, the other cool thing I forgot to mention is if I have any Canadian buyers tonight, Canada Post is doing this cool thing that for every Tuesday in Canada, shipping is free on one item a week. So I can ship anything from Canada. I'm going to pick one. So if there's more than one Canadian buyer tonight, I will pick one out of a hat and you'll get your shipping for free tonight. Yep, that's my email address there. Erin's Canadian, yes. Oh, cool. So there. We are polite. We do say thank you and please and definitely we are. Absolutely. Okay, time for the giveaway. Everybody is part of the giveaway. So what I've got, and I'm going to do this every sale, is I'm going to have a container of some kind, and I'm going to fill it with something vintage every time. And I'm going to use I've got a timer here for a minute so that you guys can enter in how many you think are in this jar, okay? How many you think are in this jar? So I'm going to show it quickly and then you can enter your number in the chat, and the person who's closest to it without going over will win the giveaway, okay? And it's cool, the giveaway. So here's what it is. So it's marbles in the jar. Marbles in the jar is what we have tonight. Some really cool vintage marbles. So try to figure out how many marbles are in this jar. And it's a really cool, actual Canadian mason jar with the what do you call it? This kind of lid, the tin, or no, not tin. Oh, can't think of the word. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to look to see who has the closest number without going over. I see one that's, and I'm going to, oops, I forgot to start the timer. Okay. How do you multitask, you guys? I think you do need a helper, don't you? Okay, let's see when the last person enters in the number. Okay. How many do you think there are? Okay, let me see if I see the actual number. I'm looking, I don't see it so far. Has everybody commented? Yeah, very cool. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 seconds to put your number in, and then I'm going to tell you who's the winner. Ready? And stop. Okay, so there are 38. Thrift you got it on the nose. 38. Thrift you, right? Thrift you, I think, is the closest. Yeah, and there's only 138. I think so. Okay, so now Thrift you've got a choice, and actually, I think you're gonna love the prize. You're gonna, I kind of thought of you when I found it. So you can either have these marbles in the jar, and they are vintage marbles. There are some pretty darn cool ones. Could be quite valuable because I don't know marbles. I just, found them, but so there are some pretty cool marbles in here. Or the other thing you can have, if you don't want the marbles, is this duck planter. This is so you, right? This is so Thrift you to me. No markings on the bottom, so you can have the duck. Or I will do a surprise package, and I'll do a mystery box to whatever your thing is. So I think I kind of have a feeling what that would be, Sarah. So if you just let me know in the chat, please, what you'd like there, and make sure you definitely send me your contact information so that I can. Thrift you said 37. I think Thrift you said 38, right? And it was 38, so she got it right on the nose. So 37 was very close, very, very close. You came very close. Darn, hey? But I will do this every time. I will have a fun guessing game like this every time. I've got some great ideas to what to put in what containers and so on. Send me some vintage paper. Got it. Sure. I will do that. Absolutely. Awesome, guys. Well, that's the sale for tonight. I really, really appreciate you coming. And wow, I mean, for a first sale, I'm extremely pleased with how this went. So thank you, guys. Here we go, right? Awesome. Well, have a really, really good night. And thank you again for coming and supporting the channel. Make sure you thumbs up and you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Be kind, be gentle, be loving to everybody. Bye. Bye, everyone.